Ladies and gentlemen, after age 30, the average adult loses 3-5% of muscle mass per decade. That number jumps even higher after age 60. And what muscles shrink the fastest? Your leg muscles, especially your quadriceps, glutes, and calves. These are your anti-aging muscles. They keep you walking, standing, balancing, and living independently. Lose them, and your risk of falls, fractures, and even early death rises dramatically. Why do the legs go first? Because they carry your body weight. Less use equals more loss, because they require more blood flow, more oxygen, and more nutrients than most upper body muscles, and because most people, especially seniors, simply don't give their muscles the fuel they need to stay strong. There's a scientific reason your muscles shrink faster with age. It's called anabolic resistance. What is that? In simple terms, anabolic resistance is your body's declining ability to build new muscle in response to protein. When you're young, eating protein triggers muscle growth easily, but after 40, especially after 60, your muscles stop responding the same way. They need more of the right nutrients more often and in the right order to stay strong. So what happens if you eat poorly or skip breakfast? Or start your day with just carbs? You feed the belly fat, but starve the muscles. That's why what you eat first in the day matters more than ever. Leucine. Leucine is a powerful amino acid found in protein that acts like a muscle-building switch. When you eat enough leucine, especially first thing in the morning, your body shifts into muscle-preserving mode. It tells your muscle cells, don't break down, build up instead. But here's the catch. Most older adults don't get enough leucine. And even if they do eat protein, they're not eating enough high leucine protein at the right time. Let me be clear, you need to start your day with protein rich in leucine. Here are the top 3 leucine-rich foods to eat first thing in the morning. 1. Eggs, especially whole eggs. 3 large eggs equals around 1.2 grams of leucine. Also contains healthy fats, B12, and choline. Critical for muscle and nerve function. Eat them scrambled, boiled, or in an omelet. Just eat the yolks. 2. Combine with spinach or mushrooms for added nutrients. 2. Greek yogurt, plain, full, fat. 1 cup equals around 1.5 grams of leucine. Also packed with calcium and probiotics for gut health. Add chia seeds or walnuts for omega-3s. 3. Whey protein shake. 1 scoop equals 2-3 grams of leucine. Fastest absorbing protein for kickstarting muscle repair. Mix with water or almond milk. Cadbury's for antioxidants. Bonus tip. To maximize the benefits, eat at least 25-30 grams of total protein at breakfast. That's the threshold needed to activate muscle protein synthesis in older adults. Muscle breakdown exceeds muscle repair. Your legs slowly weaken. You feel tired sooner in the day. Your balance and coordination suffer. You lose your independence step by step. Muscle loss is directly linked to higher mortality. Weak legs increase your fall risk by up to 400%. Once you lose 10% of your leg strength, walking becomes more labored. At 20%, you struggle with stairs and balance. At 30% loss, your risk of hospitalization skyrockets. Step 1. Eat protein with leucine first. Start your day with eggs, yogurt, or a protein shake before coffee or bread. Step 2. Walk or move within 30 minutes of eating. Light leg activity enhances protein uptake in muscle cells. Step 3. Stay hydrated. Muscles are over 70% water. Dehydration equals weakness. Step 4. Add resistance training 2-3x per week. Even light bodyweight squats or leg raises help maintain muscle mass. Step 5. Get enough vitamin D, magnesium, and omega-3s. These support muscle recovery, bone strength, and inflammation control. Many people in their 60s, 70s, even 80s regain strength just by changing their nutrition. You are not too old to reverse muscle loss. You are not weak because of age alone. You are simply underfed, especially in the morning. So, change that. Eat like your legs depend on it, because they do. Let me begin with a simple question. Have you noticed your legs feeling weaker lately? Maybe climbing stairs feels tougher. Maybe standing up from a chair takes more effort. Or maybe your balance just isn't what it used to be. Most people chalk this up to aging, but the truth is far more serious and far more fixable. You see, your leg muscles are slowly wasting away, not because you're lazy, not because of disease, but because you're not eating what your body desperately needs, first thing in the morning. Yes, what you eat first each day plays a massive role in whether your muscles stay strong, or whether they continue to shrink, weaken, and fade. And when it comes to aging, your leg muscles are the most critical to protect. Because once they go, your mobility, independence, and quality of life go with them. So today, I want to show you exactly why this happens, what you can do about it, and what one powerful nutrient you need to start eating first if you want to reverse muscle loss, starting tomorrow morning. After the age of 30, we begin to lose muscle mass naturally. Studies show the average adult loses about 3-5% of muscle per decade. After 60, that loss accelerates even faster. But it's not just about how you look. It's about how you function. Losing muscle means you tire more easily, your balance becomes unstable, your joints start carrying more pressure, and your risk of falling, injury, or long-term disability rises dramatically. And what's the first area hit the hardest? The legs. Why the legs? Because they carry your weight, require constant motion, and need more energy and nutrients than most other muscles. Yet they're also the first to shrink when your diet is lacking. This process is called sarcopenia, the progressive loss of muscle with age, and for millions, it starts silently in the thighs and glutes before showing up in back pain, balance issues, or a loss of strength that can't be ignored. But here's the good news. You can slow, stop, and even reverse this process, and it starts with what you eat first. Now here's something most people have never heard of, but it's critical if you're over 40. It's called anabolic resistance. When you were young, eating a bit of protein was enough to signal muscle growth, but with age your body becomes less responsive. It resists those same signals. You need more of the right kind of protein at the right time in the right quantity. That's what we call anabolic resistance, the age-related decline in your body's ability to turn food into muscle. What happens when you ignore this? You wake up, you eat toast, cereal, or nothing at all. You have coffee, you go to work, you move less, and meanwhile your body, deprived of what it needs, is quietly breaking down your muscle fibers for fuel. Every day this happens, your legs weaken just a little more. The change is so slow you barely notice, until one day stairs feel impossible. A simple fall becomes a hospital visit, and your independence slips away, but you can fight back. To beat anabolic resistance, you need leucine, a powerful amino acid that directly tells your muscles to grow. And you need it first thing in the morning, when your muscles are most primed to respond. Leucine is the most powerful of all amino acids for muscle preservation. Think of leucine as a light switch. Without it, your muscle cells stay off. With it, they turn on, stimulating growth, repair, and strength. But here's the challenge. You need around 2-5 grams of leucine in a meal to truly activate muscle protein synthesis if you're over 60. That's much higher than what most people get from a typical breakfast. So what foods provide this vital nutrient? Let me show you 3 perfect options for your first meal of the day. 1. Eggs, especially whole eggs. 3 whole eggs equals roughly 1-2 grams of leucine, rich in vitamin D, choline, and B12. Nutrients that support nerve and muscle function. Combine with spinach or mushrooms for added antioxidants. Avoid just eating the whites. The yolk contains crucial muscle supporting fats too. Greek yogurt, plain, full, fat. 1 cup equals about 1.5 grams of leucine packed with protein and calcium. Add a tablespoon of ground flax seed for omega-3s and fiber. Avoid sugary flavored yogurts. They spike blood sugar and do nothing for muscle. 3. Whey protein shake. 1 scoop of whey equals 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine. Mix with water or unsweetened almond milk. Add frozen berries or a banana for flavor and natural energy. This is a great choice for people who skip breakfast or don't like eating early. Now, let's talk about what happens if you don't eat leucine-rich protein in the morning. Instead, you skip breakfast, or you have toast and jam, or just coffee with sugar. When you do this, your body enters a catabolic state, meaning it starts breaking down tissue for energy, and muscle is the first to go. Skipping protein-rich meals leads to faster leg muscle loss, weaker bones and joints, slower healing after injuries, more belly fat and insulin resistance, but worst of all, you lose your functional strength, the kind that keeps you mobile and independent. Think about this, the #1 predictor of whether someone can live on their own after 70 isn't blood pressure, isn't cholesterol, it's leg strength. And that strength is built or lost by what you eat in the morning. Here's a simple morning routine to stop leg muscle loss and build strength, starting tomorrow. Step 1. Eat 30 grams of protein with leucine. Example meal: 3 eggs plus 1 slice of whole grain bread plus 1 Greek yogurt or 1 whey protein shake plus 1 boiled egg. Don't just eat something light, fuel your muscles. Step 2. Walk for 10 minutes afterward. A short walk activates the legs and helps absorb nutrients. Even light movement enhances the impact of your breakfast. Step 3. Hydrate. Drink a full glass of water before coffee. Dehydration can shrink muscle tissue and weaken your metabolism. Step 4. Get natural sunlight. Just 10-15 minutes of morning sun helps your body produce vitamin D. Vitamin D is essential for leg muscle strength, especially in older adults. Step 5. Do light leg resistance 3x per week. Bodyweight squats, lunges, or even sitting and standing from a chair just 5 minutes a day helps your muscles respond better to protein. Consistency is key. Muscles don't rebuild overnight, but they do respond to what you do daily. Eat protein early, move your legs, and stay hydrated. This simple routine could save your mobility and your independence. You are not too old, you are not too weak, and it is not too late to save your legs, your strength, and your independence. The biggest mistake people make after 40 is letting habits rob their body of what it needs. But the most powerful choice you can make is what you eat first every day. So tomorrow morning, skip the sugar, skip the empty toast, and start your day with something that keeps you walking, lifting, climbing, and living strong. Leucine-rich. Think of everything we've talked about today: the science, the muscle loss, the role of leucine, and the foods you need to prioritize. You've just learned something that millions of people never hear, not even from their doctors. And now you're standing at a crossroads. One path leads to slow, invisible decline. The kind where your legs slowly weaken, your balance begins to fail, and your energy shrinks little by little until daily tasks become a struggle. You may not feel it now, but that path is real, and it becomes harder to leave the longer you walk down it. The other path, the one I hope you take, starts with a very simple action: change what you eat first. It might seem like a small change, but over time, this one decision can completely rewrite your health story. Let me explain why. Your legs are more than just muscles, they're your independence. You see, your leg muscles are not just tissue. They're your freedom. They are the silent engines that support your mobility, your balance, your ability to live on your own, take care of your loved ones, travel, dance, work, play, and enjoy life on your own terms. And yet, they are also the first to suffer when we don't give them the nutrition they need. Weak legs may start with something as small as skipping breakfast or choosing toast over eggs, but eventually, that weakness can show up as a stumble on the stairs, a fall in the bathroom, or a sudden loss of confidence when getting up from a chair. And it's not just physical. It affects your identity. The person who once walked miles without effort now avoids long walks. The one who used to stand tall now leans on a cane. The change happens slowly, but it happens surely. unless we stop it. It's not about willpower, it's about awareness. Many people blame themselves. They think, maybe I didn't exercise enough. Or I'm just getting old, that's life. But here's the truth, it's not your fault. You were never taught this. Nobody told you that after 40, especially after 60, your body requires more protein, more leucine, and a more strategic way of eating just to maintain what you already had. Nobody told you that skipping protein in the morning causes muscle breakdown. Nobody told you that your body becomes resistant to building muscle, unless you actively overcome it with proper nutrition and movement. And that's why I want you to leave this speech not just with motivation, but with empowerment. You now know something powerful. You now understand that how you begin your day sets the entire tone for your physical future. The first meal equals your first line of defense, so let me ask again. What will you eat first tomorrow morning? Will it be a slice of white bread and chai? Or will it be 3 eggs and Greek yogurt? Will it be a sugary snack? Or a whey protein shake that fuels your legs for the day ahead? Because it's in that first meal that your body either gets the signal to grow, or the signal to shrink, and the difference compounds over time. Every protein-rich morning is an investment in strong muscles, solid balance, and graceful aging. Every carb-heavy, low-protein breakfast is a quiet withdrawal from your muscle bank account. Which way do you want to go? Your body still listens at any age. One of the most hopeful things I can tell you today is this. Your body still listens. Whether you're 40, 60, 75, or beyond, your muscles still respond. If you feed them right, move them, and support them, they will fight to stay with you. Don't let anyone tell you it's too late. Don't believe that weakness is your destiny. Muscle can be rebuilt. Strength can be restored, and it all begins with nutrition, before motion, because you can't rebuild a house with no bricks. And your muscles are built from the protein you eat. The real cost of ignoring this isn't just weakness now. Let's get real. The real cost of ignoring this isn't just feeling a little tired or needing help with the stairs. The real cost is falling and fracturing a hip, losing the ability to live independently, becoming bedridden after a minor illness, needing full-time care or assistive devices, or losing years of your life due to immobility. Related complications. Muscle isn't just strength. It's protection, it's stability, it's longevity, and when your legs go, your freedom follows. But when your legs are strong, your whole life feels lighter. You move better, sleep better, think better, and age with dignity. Start small, but start tomorrow. I'm not asking you to change everything overnight. I'm asking you to start with one thing. Tomorrow's breakfast. Add 30 grams of protein. Make sure it includes leucine eggs, Greek yogurt, or whey protein. Get sunlight, move a little, hydrate, repeat daily. This is how habits form. This is how muscles are saved. This is how your future changes. One strong morning at a time. You have the power, and you always did. You don't need a gym membership to get stronger. You don't need perfect genetics. You just need knowledge, consistency, and the willingness to choose strength every morning. You now have the knowledge, and I believe you have the willingness. So the only thing left is consistency. Day by day, meal by meal, step by step, you can build a future where your legs carry you through life, not hold you back. Final thought, protect the machine that carries you. I want to leave you with a simple image. Imagine your body as a machine, beautiful, capable, irreplaceable. Your legs are the wheels, your muscles are the engine, your breakfast is the fuel. Would you put sugar water in a sports car? Of course not. So why put sugar and starch in your body first thing in the morning, when what you need is fuel for strength? Choose the right fuel, protect the machine, and watch how far and how strongly it takes you. Thank you. May your legs stay strong, your steps stay steady, and your life stay free. Eat wisely, move daily, and never forget, it all begins with what you eat first.